Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are back in Pittsburgh for another round. Won yesterday's game pretty handily. So I got an evening game here in Pittsburgh today. I have not been to this park in real life, but I really want to. Pittsburgh's not that far away from where I live. Need to make it happen. Take a look at the Pirates lineup. Looks like the same one that we saw yesterday. I did go look for Brian Roberts. I think he is still on the team. This Johnson they've got playing first base, they picked up from the Orioles. I think for a minor league player, from the best I could tell. Oh, Kuzmic, I did actually see that. He was a draft pick just this past June, so he's making his major league debut right here. So we'll see what he's got. Kester in the box to test him out. First pitch in the dirt. There's a fastball for a strike. Down and in, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Ground ball to first. Johnson picks it up, steps on the bag. That'll bring Marvin to the plate, batting left-handed. Marvin quickly behind 0-2. Another ground ball, this one to Scudero. 2 away. Chief at the plate now. Looks at strike one. Ground ball just foul down the third base line. Oh, swings at a curveball in the dirt. And the new kid goes 1-2-3 in his first major league inning. That will bring Chris Duffy to the plate for the Pirates in the bottom half of the inning. Take a look at the Squirrels defensively. Gill is on the mound today. The game just tried to tell me this is Gill's first start in the major leagues, which is obviously not true. But we've talked about that before. Alright, Duffy grounds this one to Kester. Casey Blake at the plate now. He looks at a strike on the inside corner. This one out of the zone. Gill winds and tries again. And this one catches the inside. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Jack Wilson at the plate. And he'll look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Looks at strike 3, and that will end the inning. So 6 up, 6 down to start the game. We will go into the second inning. Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels. Terry swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one. I don't think it's coming back. A 426-foot shot into right center. I don't think it made the river, though it did threaten it. His 12th home run of the year. He takes over the team lead for home runs from Frank. Well, actually, it might have bounced into the river. So that'll bring Frank to the plate. He'll take strike 1. So Kuzmic finally gets his welcome to the majors moment. Frank ground ball to second. Scudero takes a bit of a weird route, but does get the out. That'll bring Tom to the plate. He'll ground to short. Wilson with a throw from the hole, 2 down. Zach at the plate now, 2 away. He'll look at strike 1. Swings and misses, 0-2. This one goes into center field. Duffy will make the play. So only 1 hit, but that hit was a deep home run. So Squirrels take the 1-0 lead. Xavier Nady will come up to bat for Pittsburgh. Well, Nady, cleanup hitters trade home runs. Nady's not quite as deep, his 7th of the year. But the game is now tied 1-1. Pretty sure Gil's already been welcomed to the majors. So that just gets to be a regular home run. Alright, Matt Kemp now at the plate. Game newly tied. First pitch, a curveball for a strike. Hits this one towards short. I don't think Joey had to take a step. 1 down. Greg Johnson, or Great Johnson, probably. It's usually Great Johnson and players like that, but I think I just decided his name was Greg, so we're all just going to kind of go with it right now. He has an 0-2 count. Looks at strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 away, Marco Scudero. First pitch goes inside. This one just outside, 2-0. There's a called strike. Another called strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gets him to swing and miss at a curveball. So it's been identical games so far. Only 1 hit apiece for the teams, both of them by their number 4 hitters, both of them for home runs. Both pulled into the gap too. Just Terry is left-handed and Nady's right-handed. So Joey grounds out to his counterpart. 1 down. That will bring Gil to the plate. Gil starting to hit like he normally does. He usually has the highest average on the team amongst pitchers, I think. Grounds out to second here. That'll bring Kester to the plate. Looks at strike 1. And this is pulled foul. 0-2. Looks at strike 3, and that will end the inning. Say Kuzmic doing the job. Aviles will come up for the Pirates in the bottom of the 3rd. We're tied at 1. First pitch is called a strike. Ground ball. Terry tries to get it. It goes off his glove. Kester picks it up, tosses it back to first before Terry's really ready, but he does make the play. A bit eventful, but at the end of the day, it's a 3-4-3 putout. Kuzmic, with his first at-bat in the majors, has a 1-1 count. This is called a strike as well. He didn't particularly like the call. I don't really blame him. Swings and misses at the curveball, 2 away. That'll bring Duffy to the plate. That slider goes too low. There's a called strike. Grounds this one to first. Terry does grab this one and step on the bag, and that will be it for the 3rd inning. We're tied at 1 apiece as we go into the 4th. Marvin will lead things off for the Squirrels. First pitch is called a strike. This This one out of the zone. Have I missed him throwing a knuckleball all game? I don't remember it till just now. But I could have just missed it. Grounds this one to second. One down. That'll bring Chief to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. One of two so far for the rookie. Is this one going to make it all the way out? I don't think so. Right at the wall. And Duffy does make that play. 2 away. Terry hit the home run back in the second inning. Looks at strike one. Looks at this one up and out. Pops this one up. Kuzmic is going to field it himself behind the mound. And that will end the top of the fourth. Still 1-1. Casey Blake will lead things off for the Pirates in the bottom half of the inning. Blake struck out in his first at-bat, 1 of 5 so far today for Gill. Has Blake with an 0-2 count at the moment. There's a called strike. Another called strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Jack Wilson. He also struck out in his first at-bat. Swings and misses. Pops this one up. Will Terry make it there in front of the dugout? He does. 2 down. Xavier Nady hit the home run for the Pirates back in the second inning. Looks at strike 1. This one catches the inside corner. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go on to the 5th inning. We're still tied at 1. Frank leads things off for the Squirrels. First pitch from Kuzmic is called a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I wonder if he threw that knuckleball early and I just thought it was a curveball. In any case, Tom looks at strike 1. And this one goes outside. Fouled straight back, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Zach at the plate. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Kuzmic has been very impressive in his debut. 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Matt Kemp will lead things off for the Buccos. Kemp starts off looking at a strike. And this one just a bit high, maybe a bit inside as well. And that fastball too high. 2-1. Fouls this one off down around first base. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Johnson back at the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Sorry, I can't get my throat cleared all of a sudden. Ground ball to short. 2 away. Scutero struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. That will not get down for a base hit. Kester goes back and makes the grab. So still 1 hit apiece for the teams, both of them for solo home runs. We go into the 6th. Joey will lead things off. He ground out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Watches that knuckleball go inside. And this one hits the dirt. I think that was a curveball, actually. Watches that curveball for the first strike of the at-bat. Now it's 2-2. Upstairs, we got a full count. Joey looks at strike 3. That'll bring Gil to the plate and ground out to second in his first at-bat. And looks at strike 1. This one goes up the middle. Kuzma gets a glove on it. Wilson will pick it up and get the out. Kester 0 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. And this one misses down and in. Fastball inside, 2-2. This gets through the left side for a base hit. 2-out single for Kester will bring Marvin back to the plate. He's also 0 for 2. Kuzmic getting tired out there. Though, judging by today's start, he's got a future ahead of him. Has Marvin at an 0-2 count. Kester takes off and is able to steal second base. So still 2 outs, but it does put a runner into scoring position if Marvin can get one into the outfield grass here. That pitch goes inside, makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Kuzmic is out of the inning. 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Aviles will lead things off for the Pirates. First pitch is, called a strike. Another called strike on a backdoor curve. Aviles fouls this one away. 0-2. Called strike 3. Kuzmic at the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. So it looks like he's going to at least start the 7th. We'll see how far he can get. He was already wiping his brow. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Gets this one up the middle. Kester is able to glove it and throw it back to first. 2 down. Duffy at the plate. He has ground out in both at-bats. Gill sitting at 9 strikeouts. We'll see if he can get to 10 before the end of the inning. Has Duffy at a 1-1 count. And this one in the dirt. 3-1 the count. And there's a soft liner towards second. Kester makes the grab. That gets us into the 7th inning. 3-4-5 coming up for the Squirrels. So we'll see if there's a score here. We'll go to the bullpen. If it's still tied, we'll see if we can get another inning out of Gill. Chief starts off with a 1-1 count, and it actually looks like this is going to be the last batter for Kuzmic, though he does get a ground ball to third out of Chief for the first out. So Kuzmic did wonderfully today. Brings Graybow into the game. So yeah, Kuzmic definitely one to keep an eye on here. Terry at the plate. He's already went yard today. Fouls this first pitch away. Hits this one, but it's going to hook foul. 1-2 the count. Ground ball back to Graybow. 2 down. Frank at the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. First pitch up and out. That's going to be a base hit into right field. 2-out single. That'll bring Tom to the plate. Tom slipped into second place in the All-Star voting. So we may not even have an all-star starter in the field. Comes up with the base hit up the middle here to keep the inning alive. Runners on first and second for Zach. First pitch is outside. And this one, fair ball, but Blake is able to grab it at third, makes the long throw, and gets us to the 7th inning stretch. Still 1-1, and Casey Blake will lead things off for the Pirates. Alright, so we're going to see if Gil can get through 7 before we pinch hit for him next inning. Blake looks at a ball. And this one comes inside. 2-0. There's a called strike on the outside corner. Another called strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away. Jack Wilson fouled out in his last at-bat near the first base dugout. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one into left field. Frank is waiting and he makes the grab. Xavier Nady hit the home run for Pittsburgh. Base is empty, 2 outs. First pitch called a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. So a 2-out single, and we are going to get a pinch runner. Calaspo is a speed 11 as compared to Nady's speed 8. Still, that guy's got, I think, both of your hits in this game. Curious choice maybe to pinch hit for him with, or pinch run for him with 2 outs. Matt Kemp has a 2-1 count. Make it 2-2. Called strike 3. That ends the inning. The pinch runner for nothing. Joey's going to lead off things in the 8th. We're still tied 1-1. And Calaspo doesn't even stay in the game. Gutierrez comes into play left. And Matt Kemp moves over to right. Joey has an 0-2 count. Make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Let's try Miyake here. Graybo. Look, throw strike 1, and then this one's too low. 1-1 to count to Miyake. Pops this one up. I think it's going to fall in for a hit, though. And it sure does in front of Chris Duffy. So that'll bring Kester to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Uh-oh. Ground ball to first. Goes to second with it. Throw back to first, not in time. So Marvin 0 for 3. Now batting right-handed. 1 on, 2 outs. First pitch is too low. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Ground ball to third. Blake picks it up, throws it over, and I guess I at least got the right guy to pinch hit. Still 1-1. Johnson will lead things off for the Pirates in the bottom of the 8th inning. All right, Gonzalez in to pitch. Johnson at the plate. He is 0 for 2. As is everybody now at this point, except for Gutierrez, just because he hasn't gotten an at-bat yet. Johnson watches that pitch go low. There's a base hit into left field. First hit for the Pirates today by somebody other than Xavier Nady. Marco Scutero. 1 on, nobody out. First pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And then a ground ball to Joey. Has to wait a minute for Kester to cover first. So Squirrels not able to turn the double play. Aviles at the plate now. 1 on, 1 out. This one's going to fall in for a base hit. Zach ends up being the one to field it. 2 runners on, pitcher spot up. The Pirates are going to find Jeff Blum. First pitch is outside. Ground ball that Gonzalez will field himself. First is his only play. So that puts runners on second and third. There are 2 outs. And Aviles is going to be pinch run for. Geronimo will come in. Duffy swings and misses. Another swing and a miss. Ground ball to third. Chief throws it over, and Gonzalez is out of the inning. All right, we're still tied at 1 as we go into the 9th inning. Chief will lead things off for the Squirrels. The Pirates are going to turn to Yates. And Hudgens is going to come in and catch. Neither Blum nor Geronimo, I don't know how to pronounce that name, even though I made him. Anyway, neither one of them stay in the game. Chief looks at a ball. And another one too high. 2-0. There's a fastball, but Chief lets it go by. Another fastball, and this one fouled away. 2-2 the count now. Hits this one. Wilson is able to field. 1 down. Terry, 1 for 3 on the day with the all-important homer. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. This one to second base. Scutero makes the grab. 2 down. It's up to Frank. Got a single in his last at-bat. Swings and misses. Another swing and a miss. Ground ball to short. Wilson throws over, and that will end the top of the 9th. We're tied at 1 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Casey Blake will lead things off for the Pirates. Gonzalez will stay on to pitch for Indy. Blake has struck out swinging in all 3 at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1 here. Finally puts the ball in play, and it does get down for a base hit just out of Kester's reach. Takes a bit of a big turn at first, but does go back. Leadoff runner aboard. Pirates only need the 1 run. Wilson fouls this one straight back. Thought maybe he would bunt here, but he is your number 3 hitter, I suppose. This one hooks foul down the left field line. 0-2. Pops this one up for a non-productive out. Maybe a bunt wouldn't have been such a bad idea. Franklin Gutierrez at the plate. His first at-bat after coming in replacing a pinch runner. Has a 1-1 count. Hits this one. Will it stay fair? No. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Runner still on first. It's up to Matt Kemp, who is 0 for 3 today. First pitch catches the outside. And this one too low. Misses low again. 2-1. There's a called strike, 2-2. And misses outside. Full count, 2 outs. Runner will be off. Swing and a miss. We're going into extras. Still 1-1. Tom will lead things off for the Squirrels in the extra frame. 1 run apiece for the teams, 5 hits apiece for the teams. Been a very even game. Tom swings and misses at the first pitch. Lets that one go by, and it is a ball. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Hits this one into right center. It's going to one-hop the wall off the warning track. Leadoff double for Tom. So the Squirrels threatening with nobody out. They'll bring Zach to the plate. First pitch is called a strike. And that one goes too high. I think that might have slipped out of Yates' hands. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson able to field it and Tom unable to advance. Runner on second with 1 out. Joey at the plate. First pitch misses outside. Get a ground ball to first, but it goes foul. 0-2. Called strike 3. Up to Miyake to keep the game going. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a little blooper into center. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch, a high hop back to Yates, who gets it over to first. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a pitching change here, so I can better manage the double switch. Who is going to go in, though? Let's go with Nakai. Johnston should pitch tomorrow. We're going to try to save him. Put him into Joey's spot, which will bring Phil into the game. Just kind of trying to keep the pressure on the Pirates pitching, while not getting my defense all out of whack, which we did a lot the last few weeks. Alright, Johnson at the plate. Got a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. And that breaking ball nowhere close. Goes back to it. Better pitch, but still a ball. 2-2. Swings and misses at a fastball. Strike 3. 1 away. Scudero at the plate. He is hitless today. Swings and misses at a changeup. Looks at a fastball for a strike. Ground ball to second. Phil takes care of that. 2 away. Pitcher spot up for the Pirates. They are going to turn to Ryan Sweeney. First pitch, too low. Misses again. There's a called strike, 2-1. Another called strike, 2-2. And that is a base hit into left field. One out, or 2 out single rather, brings Hudgens to the plate. His first plate appearance today. Gets behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nakai gets through the inning. That'll bring Kester to the plate in the 11th. We're still tied 1 apiece, also tied in the hit column for that matter. Matt Capps is going to come in to pitch, so Sweeney was just a pinch hitter, no double switch. Alright, Kester does have a hit today. Watches that pitch go outside. Fouls this one away, 1-1. Grounds this one to short. Wilson throws over. 1 down. Phil making his first plate appearance of the day. First pitch is down and in. There's a called strike. Another called strike. 1-2. And a line drive right to Scudero at second. That will bring Chief to the plate. He has not been on base today. A rarity for him, especially with this many at-bats. Looks at strike one. Hits this one to third. Casey Blake throws it over. That'll end the top of the 11th. The Pirates back to the top of their order. Still tied at 1. Duffy hitless today. Looks at strike one. This one goes inside. Misses outside as well. Here's a called strike. Popped foul, but it will make the screen. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blake got a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at a ball. Looks at another ball. Pops this one up right at first base. Terry waiting on it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Jack Wilson hitless today. He's quickly ahead 2-0. Make it 3-0. Looks at strike one, taking all the way. Takes again, full count, 2 outs, nobody on base. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going to move on to the 12th. The Squirrels will start off with Terry at the plate. Still tied at 1. First pitch is called a strike. Little pop fly to third. Casey Blake makes the grab. That'll bring Frank to the plate. Does have a hit in this game. First pitch is called a strike. This one called a strike as well. Little ground ball to short. Jack Wilson takes care of it. Tom at the plate. I'm trying to remember where in the lineup we put. He's in Joey's spot, so we might go ahead and make another pitching change. Assuming Tom... Well, then we will definitely make a pitching change, but he grounds out to third, so... We go to the bottom of the 12th, still tied. Gutierrez will come up to the plate for the Pirates. We are going to switch to Jones, I think, into Tom's spot, which will bring Martinez into the game. Alright, Gutierrez struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at a ball to open this one. And too high, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Grounds this one to third. Chief throws over. 1 away. That'll bring Matt Kemp to the plate. He is hitless today. Swings and misses. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Johnson at the plate. First pitch goes too high. And just foul down the third base line. 1-2, or 1-1 rather. Make it 2-1 after that pitch. Ground ball back towards the middle, and it just gets through, just barely out of Phil's range. Puts a runner on first with 2 outs. Scutaro is hitless on the day. Pops this one up foul. Martinez ought to have it, and he does. We'll go into the 13th inning, still tied at 1. Zach will lead things off for the Squirrels. Sorry, big yawn there. Zach has an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, Martinez, his first at-bat of the day. Watches that one go inside. Misses again, 2-0. That's going to be a base hit for Clutch Martinez. 1 out single brings Miyake to the plate. He is 1 for 2 so far today. First pitch catches the outside corner. This one just misses inside. Down and out. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Fouled away. Miyake stays alive. Will this get down for a hit? No. Wilson makes the grab. 2 outs. It's up to Kester. He is, I think, 1 for 5, at this point. Watches that pitch go inside. And that'll be a base hit into right. Puts runners on first and second. Phil at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Will this get down? No. Casey Blake makes another good play. So Squirrels threaten again, but can't cash in. We go to the bottom of the 13th. Pitcher spot due up, and it looks like Caps is going to get a chance to hit. First pitch down and in. And that breaking ball misses. There's a called strike, 2-1. Another called strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hudgens now at the plate. He struck out in his first at bat. Looks at a strike here. Looks at another strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Duffy at the plate. He is hitless today in 5 or 6 at-bats. I've lost track. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Grounds this one to Kester, who throws over. That'll end the 13th. We go into the 14th inning, still tied at 1. Chief will lead things off for the Squirrels. He is hitless today. Caps wiping his brow. Gets a pitch up in the zone called for a strike. A fastball right down the middle. Chief lets it go. Swings the bat here and gets a hit into right field. Leadoff single from Chief. That'll bring Terry to the plate. Chief takes off, and he is not going to make it. So now 1 away, base is empty. Did not like that decision by Chief. And Terry behind 0-2 at the plate. Of course, might have been a hit and run, and Terry just missed. So might not have been all Chief's fault. But Terry strikes out, and suddenly there are 2 outs. With nobody on base, Frank at the plate looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And this one misses outside. Misses again. 2-2. Frank hits this one through the left side of the infield for a base hit. It brings us to the pitcher spot, but the Pirates are going to go to the bullpen first and find Daniel Marte. Not Daniel. Really, I misremembered his first name. In any case, we are not letting Jones hit. We're going to go grab Quinton. Alright, runner on first, 2 outs. Quinton in the right-hand batter's box hits this one just foul down the left field line. This will go into center field, and it does fall in for another base hit. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Zach at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Ground ball. Wilson will field this, and that will get the Pirates out of the inning. We are still tied at 1. Casey Blake will lead things off for the Pirates. And we, I guess we'll go ahead and go with Johnston. Alright, Blake does have 1 hit today. First pitch from Johnston is called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wilson hitless today. Watches that pitch go in the dirt. Another one in the dirt. There's a called strike. Another called strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away. Franklin Gutierrez, 0 for 2 on the day. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the 14th inning. We go into the 15th. Martinez will lead things off for the Squirrels. Still tied at 1. Martinez did get a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Grounds this one to second. Scudero takes care of it. That'll bring Miyake to the plate. He is 1 for 3 so far. Hits this first one through the right side of the infield. A 1-out single. That will bring Kester to the plate. He's got a couple hits on the day now. Watches that pitch go down and out. Ground ball to short. Will this be a double play? It is. Well, that potential rally got killed real quick. We go to the bottom of the 15th. Matt Kemp will lead things off. Kemp is hitless today. A lot of strikeouts, though I didn't count exactly how many. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Johnson's got a couple hits today. Looks at strike 1. Pops this one up behind third base. Chief is awaiting it. 2 down. That'll bring Scudero to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Puts this one into right field. Quinton will make the grab. We go into the 16th inning. Phil will lead things off for the Squirrels. Phil 0 for 2 so far. Gets a base hit here to lead things off. That'll bring Chief to the plate. Got a hit in his last at-bat. First pitch is called a strike. Hits this one towards the middle. Marte gets a glove on it. Pirates do get the out at second, but that is the only out they get. That brings Terry to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Marte misses outside. Ground ball to short. Again, they will not get the out at first. 2 away. Frank at the plate. Pitch goes down and out. Down and in. There's a called strike. Another called strike, 2 and 2. 2 outs, runner on first. Ground ball to third, a high hop, but Blake able to make the play. Pitcher spot will come up for the Pirates. I think our pitcher spot is coming up next inning too. So let's go ahead. We're going to bring Zap in and just see how far he can take us. I think Sweeney can play good enough left field. We've leaned on Zap a little bit here as of late. He is not at full rest at all. So maybe this will be what the Pirates need, although I don't know if they're forced to let Marte hit or if they're just choosing to get more innings out of him. Don't know what the state of their bench looks like. We just emptied ours by putting Sweeney in the game. So Zap will have to take any pitcher spot at bats, and there's a miscommunication there. Should have been Zap's ball, but instead Martinez ends up having to grab it, and he did not have a play. So it goes down as an infield hit. Next batter, which I think was Hudgens, hits a soft liner to short. 1 on, 1 out. Duffy at the plate, looks at a strike. And that one I think hit the dirt, or very close to it. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Blake at the plate. Does have 1 hit today. Looks at a strike. Ground ball to short. Kester will throw to first. And that moves us on to the 17th inning. Quinton will lead things off for the Squirrels. Marte still on the mound. Quinton got a base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sweeney, his first at-bat of the day. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Hits this one right to Scudero at second. 2 away. That will bring Martinez to the plate. He is 1 for 2 so far. Looks at strike 1. Hits a ground ball to first. Johnson handles that, and that will end the top of the 17th. Bottom half of the inning, Jack Wilson will lead off for the Pirates. Still tied at 1. Wilson hitless today still. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Hits this one right to Terry at first, 1 away. Gutierrez 0 for 3 now. Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one through the left side of the infield. 1 out, 1 on. Matt Kemp at the plate. He has not gotten a hit today. He has struck out a ton, actually. Fouls this first pitch away. And this one is too low. 1-1. This one inside. Maybe low as well. Runner takes off. Kemp with the base hit into left field. So the Pirates have men on first and second for Johnson. Only 1 out. This is maybe the first real Pirates threat in a good while anyway. Johnson with a 1-1 count. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. 1-2. And that's gonna do it. A base hit into left. Here comes the run in to score. And the Pirates are going to win this game in the 18th inning. That's, I mean, I feel like we play a lot of extra inning games, but it's actually been a while since we've especially had one stretch like that. So good on the Pirates for finally taking that one from us. We had our chances and just couldn't make them stick. I'm surprised they didn't cut right to the game-winning hit. Did I say 18th inning? It was the 17th. Hard to keep track after that long. And Johnson, predictably, your player of the game. So if you stuck through all that, thank you for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we got the Pirates again tomorrow. We will see you then.